Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Age of Mythology Retold on the series JG. Had a pretty short video last time. Might take us a little longer to do this next one, but I'm still expecting things to go pretty smoothly, as I believe we're moving from one no-build micro mission into another. We've done our last big macro. You are on a very large map, and you have a starting base and resources, and they have pre-built bases, and you must fight your way across mission of the Greeks. So let's just keep going until we see what other exciting civilizations await now that I've spoiled that in case you thought this was a game entirely about Greek mythology. That is a thing from back in the day. You used to go into a physical, box retail store, like an electronics boutique or a Babbage's, and there would be boxes on a shelf, and you would pick it up and you would turn it over and you would read about the game. So the idea that you can play as Greeks, Egyptians, and Norse isn't something that I'm used to treating like a secret, and I guess I'm not. I don't know, I have these weird, sometimes I'm like, oh, I shouldn't give away too much about where the game is going, and other times I'm like, no, this isn't how games worked back then. Like, it's not meant to be secret that you're going to have aspects of Greek, Egyptian, and Norse mythology. So let's continue on with the Greek portion of our story. Strangers. Ooh, spooky guy. I didn't
It'll
read
take a
that.
lifetime to tunnel through this.
That's surprising.
The Cyclops said there were other ways into the underworld. That means there are other ways.
That actually doesn't follow, Chiron. There could be haven't you played any kind of 2D adventure game where you drop down but you can't climb back up? And
we are strangers to this realm, but they know it well.
Hmm.
They can show us the way out of this place.
So they're not gonna resent us for being alive, or no? Chiron here seems to know what's up with these guys. So this is one of those missions where we rarely have to take any great risk because Sherman, the series JG's high school German teacher. I think I revealed her last name in the last video. She is, considering how old she was when I took high school German, there is very little chance that people are going to be able to look her up and find her and harass her. She not here no more. So we get Shades to join our army, and the whole deal with Shades is they're kind of a weird unit. I don't know that you can ever build them. I think they might be campaign only. But inhabiting Hades' subterranean realm, invisible to enemies, good against myth units, cannot attack buildings. But they're invisible? Yeah, there is no detection in this game because there aren't really a lot of invisible units. I don't remember there ever being detection in this game anyway. They put coins over their eyes, and Tartarus was reserved for the worst, the dead, and impious humans who live reprehensible lives, and of course the imprisoned elder gods, the Titans. I think some of this is actual Greek myth, and some of this is game lore that's been switched around. I know Ald might know. I mean, the Elysian Fields I know is the actual name, but that was kind of like heaven. I think there was a place that was different from the Elysian Fields and less pleasant for bad people. I guess that was Tartarus. I don't remember there being anything about the Titans being imprisoned in Tartarus. At least not as a group. I think the different Titans had different fates. But these guys, they can be used to scout, and they have an attack which will just instantly kill any unit. But then that unit is, or the ghost itself disappears. Horo. So visibility is extremely low here.
Can see and fight for us, but we should be careful how we use them.
You must journey through Hades' realm and collect his lost relics.
Hades' realm. Well, okay, so you must journey through Hades. We've been told that now. So the thing about this mission is it can kind of take as long as you want. Depends on how careful you want to be with your human troops not getting killed. Oh, I guess the ghost did sacrifice itself. It was waiting for us to knock the walls down. Oh no, it didn't. It's still here. Okay, good. So the ghosts have awesome unit speech. But the ghosts can see really good, and everyone else has terrible visibility in this level. Because it's, you know, the underworld. Ghosts are replaced periodically, but not frequently. So there's no point in getting through the end of the level with a bunch of ghosts left over, because you don't take them with you to the next level. But if you... This is one of those things where I'm trying to fight my own instinct not to use them. But honestly, I've got enough now I can... Because the, Medusae are just dangerous because they can kill your, I guess it doesn't matter if you're using non-heroes against them. The problem is I've got non-hero units that can all be instantly killed by a Cyclops, by her. Heroes are immune from stone gaze. But if she gets up to a regular... Did she use it? Oh, she started to try something. Hezbollah. So yeah, there's not that much threat here. It's much easier. Oh wow, there's two of them back there. I thought there was only like one. I guess my ghost's vision isn't as good as I thought. Can we climb up here and... Yeah, this seems to indicate there's no reason... It's another one of those, there's no reason to fight every enemy. We can leave these two guys down here. That's kind of what the ghosts are for. But there's not that much threat to you if you do this wrong. Because the heroes just heal with time. You can make this kind of unwinnable if you,
Where is the first relic?
Ooh, cool beans. Alright, let's get our heroes up here because they get their health back when they get beaten up. They can go attack a Hades Nemean Lion.
Prostagma Hezbollah.
Prostagma Hezbollah. And thanks to the terrible visibility that all units have here, these guys are probably not going to fight their way up here to mess with us. They just won't see what's going on. Oh, never mind. Now they are. I messed that up.
Etimos, ne. Malista. Etimos. Malista.
Oh, well.
Esto.
And they're not going to do that Empire Earth style. Or I guess they are. No, they're not. They're not going to do the Empire Earth style thing where once they pick a target, you wind that target back through your own army and they keep chasing it forever. Prostagma, baby. Oh, cool. I have another ghost. So I can use a ghost. Take a ghost, leave a ghost.
Πρόσταγμα.
You guys have nothing to do, why don't you beat that up?
Έτοιμος. Έστω.
You have been granted the power of bronze.
Pretty cool, huh?
Ορθώς.
Etymos.
And we've got Arcantos carrying a relic around now for the rest of the level.
Βούλομαι. Pani. We should search for more shades.
He says, as you're standing around a place where there is another shade. Although we already found it. So I guess this is a place where we would be
Πρόσταγμα.
advised to hit one of these two groups at a time.
Λέγε. Ορθώς. Πάνι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Because myth units can really do a number on your human soldiers. But there's no condition we have to beat this without any losses, so... We were granted bronze, I guess I should have used it. Because our human soldiers got really roughed up by those Cyclopses pretty quickly. What was that about? Did I need... Okay. That didn't automatically do anything for me, though.
Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Yeah, you know, I thought I had enough reinforcements gathered that it would make some sense to have them attack one group of Cyclopses, but, man, they got their butts whooped.
We are saved.
Λέγε.
Yeah, but they found some more humans to hang out with.
Πάνι.
It looks like I really do want to stick to using heroes to fight myth units,
Λέγε.
and ghosts to pick off myth units that are particularly devastating.
Εις μάχην.
These fences belong to Mother Nature, by the way.
Χώρο. Καλώς.
Πρόσταγμα. Εσβάκεν.
You guys aren't willing to help fight your way out of there? Or...
We are saved. Horo.
Λέγε.
Toro, Toro, these things are made by Toro.
Λέγε. Καλώς.
We're gonna do a full clear of this level, folks. We're gonna kill every fence.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Λέγε.
Alright.
Καλώς.
I actually am gonna kill every fence, but just to make it slightly easier to navigate. Ghosties, you guys are now control group 3. The ghost group.
Έτοιμος. Εις
The
μάχην.
ghost patrol. You're like ghost hunters, but you're not hunting ghosts. You're ghosts who are hunting for enemies for us.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Ooh. Mummy's alive, unlike you. Myth unit. Undead pharaohs that can curse enemy units, converting them into minions if they fall. Good against human soldiers. Okay, so these guys can raise the dead and drive their little girls out their heads. Sounds like I can afford to lose a ghost here.
Έτοιμος. Καλώς.
Actually, we don't have to fight you at all.
Πρόσεχε. Εσβάκεν.
We got a ghost from over here.
Λέγε. Ορό.
This is already taken longer than the last mission, and I think we're probably less than halfway through.
It's πολύ.
Ooh, Crocodile of Set. Beast possessed by the will of Set to fight for his worshippers. Good against human soldiers. These serpents slay men, and they eat them weeping. They actually talk about actual crocodiles versus alligators there, which I appreciated.
Ναι. Esmakin. Poro.
Doesn't seem that dangerous.
Etimos.
Oh, but they're there as they're also there as food.
Pani.
So I feel like there's an actual myth unit later that is not what that was.
Pani.
Πρόσεχε.
The hell am I supposed to go here? Oh, well, there's a,
Prostagma. Esto.
you're a horse. You can carry around a,
We have been granted restoration.
Well, you didn't grant it to the guys who were actually hurt. What the hell? The gods have restored the people who the gods were already under restoring. Even as I used to love Greek mythology as a kid, but I did kind of notice that, like, the gods favored some people, and that was great. And if they didn't favor you, you were kind of boned. And the people who were granted favor by the gods were sometimes granted favor by the gods because they were pious or good, but other times it was just like, you're an ancestor of whatever tribe I was supposed to be working for. And so I don't rightly know what to do here. We got these boats passing by. Did they not pass by before? What I remember, because I played through this and then maybe like 1 or 2 stages after. It's about as far as I got off screen. And I do remember at this point, excuse me, getting a little stuck. But we're see now we're destroying all the fences. We're not destroying all the ruins. I'm not going around destroying major god statues. Is that Hades? Statue represents a major god. Okay, so it actually is. Columns. Columns are a thing. Charon Ferry is the ferryman of the Greek underworld for the price of a gold coin. Carry you across the river Styx. Okay. Like something is supposed to trigger here that has... Or this is a path and it doesn't... Oh, never mind. That just didn't look like a path, but is a path. Alright, let's get my first human specters up here.
I will ferry you across the river Styx, but beware the creatures beneath the waves.
Okay.
Λέγε.
Alright, put my shades away, so it's going to make it take extra time.
Πρόσταγμα.
They can fit... Well, I can fit everybody in here. Should we throw down a save before I have everybody get themselves killed? In some kind of event where one boat is sunk and I put my entire army in it? I will ferry you across the river. Hop into my ghost mobile.
Έτοιμο.
See if I could sneak across this. No, darn. I was hoping if you went just beyond the fog of war, actually, it will let you skip all the way to this area. Well, we've got quite a few myth units all gathered around. What is a wadjet? A magical cobra that can spit venom. Named for the certain goddess who appears in snake form on the crown of the pharaoh. Okay.
Πρόσταγμα.
Prostagma. Oh, I see. We have,
Πρόσταγμα.
these are transport ships that can also fight. Is there going to be any joke on here about unleashing the Krakens? No? Good.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
We just don't want to lose the one with all of our guys on it, and I think we're okay. I guess in theory I could just go past this guy. No, never mind. He was in the way. Oh shit. Okay. Guess I shouldn't have done that.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Yeah, I thought I could just sneak by. It's possible I still could have, but man, that was almost really bad. It could still be really bad. Would you guys please hurry up and kill it before it gets another animation?
Λέγε.
Oof. Okay. And then I go and try the same thing again immediately. How do you unload? Oh, they are coming off, okay.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
Leje. Hizbuli.
There's blue. Yeah, so there was... Yeah, good, yep.
Malista. Kalos. Prostagma. Pani. Esvakin. Vulume.
Come on, guys, we're doing a full fence clear here.
Vulume. Pani.
Alright,
Etimos.
ghosts and heroes forward. Oh, the Plague of Serpent's power has been unleashed.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Could you guys please destroy these fences?
Πάνι.
I think I can't do my full fence clear. They won't.
Πόρο.
Okay, it's
Εισβολή.
very difficult to find a spot that's targetable, but I finally pulled it off. All right, full fence clear is back in the menu, boys. Have the heroes come through here because if the ghosts, these are like really weak enemies. These snakes, deadly cobras. They strike the enemies of its master. Yeah, but they got like no hit points, and poison isn't really a thing.
Leje. Oro.
Horo. Another area where there's myth units that you don't have to fight, so don't fight them.
Proshishe. Hizbuli.
Okay. We got like 5 different ghost boys now. I think it's probably going to be time to actually start using them soon, so I'm not wasting their incredible power. But again, it's not really that dangerous a mission, since the heroes, all you got to do is just hang back and let their life regen, and you're pretty much always fine. As long as I don't find out there's a fence up here to stop me from using my ghosts, I can have ghosts thin out these ranks. And actually, if I get rid of the Medusae, I would even feel comfortable letting my human army, centaurs, do some of the work here.
Έτοιμος. Πάνι.
Because this is the last of these, but it's not the end of the level. Oh. Ambush. Oh.
Proszę. Leźcie. Malista.
Alright, Ghost, you didn't see that. I blame you. Not me on ignoring the fact that this game will like to throw excuse me, ambushes at you. Bronze. Oh yeah, I've got all these powers I'm supposed to be using. Well, I'm gonna let some people go here, but I believe Ajax is not
Leźcie.
carrying a. What have we got here? We've got the Cup of Dionysus. We've got the Shield of Athena. And Ajax needs to pick up the Crown of Hera.
A lightning storm granted from Hera.
Sweet! That seems to have revealed the area that we're supposed to go to next, I guess. See, they strategically make it so the end of your vision seems to have this be the end of the world, but in fact, there's still more to be done. But that really and truly will be the end of the level. Just because I have the habit of fully exploring, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of point to exploring much further. Jeez, these forest fire god power. Did that actually kill the ghost? That's interesting. She killed she's got some of her own monsters in the woods. It seems like there's a lot that doesn't need to be fought. Suddenly I got ghosts up the wazoo. I imagine I'm supposed to be using them to severely weaken the final force. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous. They gave me just this huge amount of power right at the end. See if I can use the ghost as eyes to unleash god power. Well, you get vision over the area once you've fired it off. Divine intervention is preventing god powers from being invoked there. Now, these ghosts have assisted us. I don't know why I feel like their lives are expendable at the end, but, that army certainly would have roughed up your humans. But yeah, they gave you, like, infinity ghosts at the end to just, be able to strategically take out whatever you feel like. And I'm forcing myself to use these rather than just brute forcing through and having a million ghosts left over at the end, because that's how I probably would have done this as a kid. Let's get all healthy.
Prostagma?
And now let's just get out of here.
Ani.
Got. I mean, I could have waited till I was further down the road, but I was like, let's just get sacred protection before wandering through the area that's been pre-cleared. I don't remember there being any Oh.
Prostagma.
I didn't know this was a thing. Leviathans just start coming out. Okay. I wonder if I could have explored down here and found more stuff. I kind of... Yeah, this whole path would have been available. I don't think it goes anywhere, but... Now I feel like I missed out on stuff. They did use that forest power, firepower again. They're just really, like Hades or whoever we're against here is just really burning the shit out of his own forests. Oh. Can we, I guess I could head down this way and see what's going on. I really thought this looked like a dead end, but there's a river here. We saw... It is! Okay. Yeah, it seems like there's an awful lot to explore over here, considering that there would be no reason to do it. I don't think there's a mechanic where we have to put the right relics in the right temples. I think we just gotta stash them all.
Our task is complete. The lost relics are returned.
And so are the lost Vikings. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to call it a little mini session now, but I guess I am curious to see what the intro is for the next video, since we've gotten ourselves out of hell, or at least we've gathered Icon, or I can't remember nothing.
Arcantos, the gods have favored you before. Perhaps one of them will now. If you ask,
At these fiery hell
One of
temples.
these honors beside it. It is no use. Why does Poseidon not respond?
What's going on, Poseidon?
perhaps
Respond.
it is another who favors you. What of Zeus?
Why don't you hit Zeus up, since Poseidon's got his away message on? Well, why didn't you try talking to Hades? He's the guy's in charge around here. You could have asked for his assistance. No, whatever. We don't even think about asking for help from Hades. Hades is not exactly like Satan in Christian mythology, but still kind of a dark figure.
The first gate to Tartarus.
And if you had killed the Atlantean when he came to take the trident back from you, we would have.
Oh, I don't know. Ajax seems pretty tough.
What if he escapes the underworld?
What if he does?
Shut
going
up.
To gather an army and bring it to Egypt before I've let the old one out.
What of
The old one is his nickname for a really rank
Only
fart.
Osiris would stand against us, and Kemsit claims Set has seen to him.
Excellent. If Arcantos does manage to escape Erebus, he will not escape me again.
He had
Yeah,
better
whatever.
not. Poseidon wishes his sons return to power. No man from Atlantis will stop this.
No man of woman born can stop us. We're now entering a short portion of the campaign. Would you like to view a short Egyptian tutorial? You're now entering the Egyptian portion of the game. Actually, I wasn't planning to jump into the next mission. I do want to make sure we get to see this tutorial, though, so I guess I'll play it now, and if we can play it again at the beginning of the next video, I'll play it there too, and you guys will just be fully enveloped in Egyptian tutorialness. Athena, you going to narrate this, or we're going to get some kind of Egyptian god or goddess to do it?
When playing the Egyptians, there are 3 things to remember. First, the Pharaoh is one of your most important units. He can be tasked to empower different buildings in your town. Empowered buildings train military units, research improvements, and attack faster. Laborers, fishing ships, and camel caravans will drop off more resources at empowered buildings.
Than otherwise
The
exist.
Pharaoh can also empower foundations, speeding their construction.
But watch out for this guy coming behind you with an axe.
In combat, your Pharaoh is very strong against myth units. You only have 1 Pharaoh, so use him well. Second, the Egyptians gain favor by building monuments. 5 different monuments are available, but you can only build 1 of each. You will gain favor faster with each new one constructed. Each major god provides a unique bonus to your monuments, so place them wisely.
Yeah, apparently a thing I never knew as a kid
Finally,
is... Oh,
most Egyptian buildings are either free or cost gold. However, they take a long time to construct. Remember that your pharaoh can empower a foundation to speed this process.
yeah, wood is almost useless to the Egyptians, as I recall, because they have weird rules about their buildings. So, we're done. I'm going to call it a video here, and when we come back next time, Arcantos, Ajax, and Chiron will be doing Egyptian stuff. So we will see that at that time. Bye-bye.